Responsibilities. Percy was spending the night at Tidmouth's sheds before returning to his work on the Farquhar branch the next day.
Well, little Percy, said Gordon grandly. It's nice to have you with us for a change. You, Thomas, and Toby are running that branch line very efficiently, I suppose.
I think so, Gordon, replied Percy, though he wasn't quite sure what efficiently meant.
Ah, that's right,
rumbled the big engine.
No late trains or angry passengers. An efficient railway is a great responsibility, as I of course know only too well. What would the Fat Controller do without me running things smoothly? I simply can't imagine. James and Henry do their best, of course,
Gordon went on,
but someone has to keep a reasonable eye on things.
It must be splendid to race down the line with a train of heavy coaches, sighed Percy enviously. When you were ill that one time, it took Thomas, Duck, and me to move them. And even then, the three of us couldn't go very fast.
Oh, never mind,
said Gordon.
The three of you kept things running smoothly, and that's what matters. My big wheels help, but there's more to it than that, of course.
The next morning, Gordon had steam up before Percy. Percy needed water, but because he barely had enough steam to move, Gordon offered to push him to the water tower. Thank you, Gordon, said Percy gratefully. That's very kind of you.
Not at all,
replied Gordon grandly.
It all helps for the smooth running of the railway. Responsibilities, Percy, responsibilities.
Percy had a long drink. Soon, his steam pressure built up nicely, and he was ready to find his truck to take back with him to the branch line. Gordon, meanwhile, had not returned to the shed. He dozed in the sunshine until it was his turn to take on water. As soon as his tanks were filled, Percy moved off. Gordon tried to move to the tower, but found that he couldn't. Come on, Gordon, said his driver. We haven't got all day. The Wild N.W.R is due in half an hour.
Oh, I can't move,
Gordon groaned furiously.
I've got a cramp. I can't move my pistons.
Percy's driver heard the commotion and came to see what was the matter. Jammed valves, I reckon, said Gordon's driver. So while Gordon's fireman went off to find an inspector, Percy buffered up to Gordon and, puffing hard, managed to push Gordon back into his shed berth. And then went quietly away to fetch his trucks. He didn't say anything. Somehow, it didn't seem tactful. Later, when Percy met Thomas at Elsbridge Station, he told him what had happened. Poor old Gordon, chuckled Thomas. But hey, that's what it means to have responsibilities. and as their guards blew the whistles, the two friends went off to run the branch line as efficiently as they know how.